I'm in Krrish 4, one officially announced right now. Diljit, obviously, he's a iconic legend. I'm an introvert. Oh no, I'm an extrovert. I really wanted to ask him one thing though. In the White Tiger, when he was in the basement, were there cockroaches CGI or is it real cockroach? And there's a song called G-Bad saying like, hey, sometimes we gotta be I love the movie RRR. Yeah, I love the dance battle and
We should do that after one sitting. We should do that.
It's crazy. It's crazy how your feet move like that. Pushpa ideas.
Perfect.
Because last time you say you can put however you want on it, and then I put a little bit. Actually, you have to put everything. Okay, this time I put everything.
What's the weirdest DM you've ever received?
Oh, I don't think you can air that.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You're busy, I'm sure.
No, it's real. I don't know why. It's real. That's crazy, man. Here, brother.
Thank you.
I love you and I miss you. Thank you.
Ni hao, washa Ayushi. 안녕하세요. 저는 인도키자 아유시라고 합니다. It's so amazing to have you here with us, Harsh.
माझं नाव हर्ष आहे आणि तुमच्या आमची मुंबईमध्ये हार्दिक स्वागत आहे.
Okay.
That was a joke.
Thank you for having me here. Namaste.
We're so glad you're here. Namaste.
Namaste.
We just wanted to do that we are aware of how multilingual you are, so we wanted to try that out for ourselves.
Try what?
Just using multiple languages to introduce ourselves.
Yeah, ni hao, annyeonghaseyo.
Annyeonghaseyo.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Hey guys, this is Jackson Wang. I'm here in India, and it's my second time visiting. Last time it was for Lollapalooza, but this time it's just as a person. I want to feel and just take everything in the culture, the locals, visiting, as a human. So I'm very excited that and to have meet everyone. It's been 3 years, I heard. Yeah, and I'm ready for anything. I need to feel India.
Amazing.
Yeah.
India is also very ready for you. Talking about India, we cannot help but mention your collaboration with Diljit.
Yeah.
How did that come about? We are loving Buck.
Thank you. Please listen to Buck. This is my upcoming album, Magic Man 2, July 18th. And yeah, so Diljit, obviously, he's a iconic legend. And the first time that I encountered was a few years ago. We performed in Coachella. Okay. And then his set was the last that closed out the Sahara tent. And my show was before that. And after my performance, I rushed down. I watched his crazy set. And I was like, oh my God, maybe one day, it'll be blessed to have a collaboration with him. And a few years passed by and I was writing the song Buck. I was like, hey, Diljit is gonna sound fire on this song. So I sent it to him. I slide into his DM and then I texted, I said, hey champ, so this is the song that I created. If you like it, vibe with it. If you don't, it's all good, all love and stuff. And he replied and he's like he showed me a lot of love and support. And and that's how the collaboration came together.
Amazing. So do you have any funny BTS moments with Diljit from your shoot?
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot. It's coming out soon. There are a lot, even for the music video, even we were in a shoot together, even we were doing interviews together. But currently he's not in India. Currently, he's very busy with his schedules, but yeah, he showed me a lot of love from a senior. I really appreciate that.
Any of his music that you listen to and you really like?
Definitely the one that he had with what is that artist called? The collaboration. What's that artist? Tory Lanez.
Oh.
Okay. He had a collaboration with Tory Lanez, and I really like that song. Yeah.
Okay, that is lovely.
So you were also friends with Adarsh Gaurav, an Indian actor.
Yeah. We met. So this is a story, man. I'm an introvert. Oh no, I'm an extrovert.
You were an extrovert.
Yes. Right, what I was saying. Yeah, I am an extrovert. So it's very common for me to break ice, I guess, and just to approach people and just have a good conversation. I met him in Thailand. We
Okay.
happened to be living in the same hotel, and then I was having breakfast, I guess, in the buffet,
Right.
and then he was sitting next to me. What are the chances, right? I'm like, hey man, I know you. So he was shocked. He was like, he was shocked, like, hey man, I know you, big fan. And then we just started talking, and then yeah, and I know that he has his recent release with his movie. Is it recent? I'm not sure. It's called The White Tiger.
Yeah. I was about to ask that. Did you
Yeah,
watch
watch
that
it.
movie? Yeah.
Of course, because it's very interesting. It's the ending was not like a cliche movie.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
the ending usually the evils will be punished, but he just kept on with the White Tiger, the company that he built.
Yeah.
Another one of your friends, and this wasn't a Pinkvilla exclusive that we reported, you are
I
slated...
really wanted to ask him one thing though. In the White Tiger, when he was in the basement,
Yeah.
you watched the movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, when he was in the basement, were there cockroaches CGI, or is it real cockroach? That's I really want to ask.
We'll ask him when
We'll
you
ask
see
for
him
that
next
for
time.
you.
We'll
Yeah,
ask
but
him.
that's an interesting observation.
Yeah.
Also want to ask him another question. Did you listen to Buck? If you haven't, please do. And the Magic Man 2 album coming July 18th.
We'll send it to him, Adarsh.
Yeah.
We're gonna reach out to you. So another one of your friends and somebody we really wanted to ask you about is Hrithik Roshan. You're slated to meet him this time.
Tonight.
Oh, tonight.
Yeah.
So what are you planning? What is that
There's no
gonna look
planning.
like?
It's going down tonight, like just is going crazy.
I just would
Yeah.
love to be a fly on the wall whenever that happens. I would just like to know what is the conversation happening.
No, he definitely, he's big legendary star as himself, and a lot of conversation is very inspiring, honestly, just about life and how to deal with stuff, and also his father, and
Yeah.
mom always teaching me a lot of stuff. Hey, be careful of this, be careful of that, and just they've been through everything,
Yeah.
So I learn a lot every time I meet them. Yeah.
So he's gonna, it's been announced that Krrish 4 is coming out. I don't know if you've checked out the previous 3 movies, but he's a superhero. in that.
He's doing that.
Krrish 4.
Yeah. It's not in production yet, right?
Yeah, it's gonna start soon. Yes.
I'm in it.
You're in it?
Yeah, I'm the
What?
new Krrish. I'm just kidding, man.
But we would love to
I'm
see
just
that.
kidding. I'm sorry. I'm an extrovert. Please accept that. Yeah, I'd like to mix shit up. So
No, but
the
you
soundtrack is
should.
Buck. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I don't
Yeah.
doubt you. You were just
Yeah.
gonna say that, and then we're gonna hear Buck in
Maybe
that.
I'm gonna tell him tonight, please, man.
But sir, talking about the soundtracks, do you feel like doing some music for Krrish 4 or
Bro, and anytime, please, for free. Like it's my honor. Yeah.
Amazing.
Hrithik, you know who to call.
Don't call. I'll call you. Don't call.
Talking about your music and obviously Magic Man 2, what are you most excited about, and what can the fans expect from the album?
I've never written a song for myself in my entire career, like that deep, and I think the entire Magic Man 2, all the music came from my personal diaries. I had a 1-year rest just to create this album. The first time I'm writing songs for myself and about what I want to say as a person, or am I living in that aura of what people think who Jackson Wang is, and yeah, just being honest and being able to be vulnerable about how I felt when I was dealing with that, and how do I feel about my parents, how do I feel just basically life in general, and going through a mental breakdown and recovering from it, the process of losing control, the process of realization, understanding, oh, things are this way, oh, because of this, and at the end concluding the entire album with acceptance, just accepting everything, good and the bad, is what made me who I am today, and moving on with that. And there's a song called G-Bad saying like, hey, sometimes we gotta be assholes, so we got not to be a bad person, but to protect our own will, because we always love people, but people take advantage of that sometimes, just being able to protect yourself.
Yeah.
And there's the first single that I released, High Alone. It feels, no matter how many people we surrounded ourselves with, we're still lonely inside a lot of times, and we die alone. Just that it's not a good thing, not a bad thing, it's just facts, just reality, and just accept it. It's not a positive or negative thing.
Right.
I love the movie RRR.
Oh, you do?
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. It went to the Oscars and everything.
Yeah, I love the dance battle.
Yeah.
But it's so crazy, man. Like they just jumped out with the tigers and everything.
Yes,
Like it's really
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
And also the storyline is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's so deep.
It is, yes,
You know,
yes.
it's about friendship, but at the same time, like becomes enemies.
Yeah, they-
Right.
And then
Yeah.
at the end, just the battles like dancing. But it could like just be being very honest, right? In those type of situation and plot, it's very easy to be cringe.
Yeah.
Right.
it wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
and then I was like, wow, so it takes a lot of effort for you get me? It's the
Yes.
emotion, it's
Yes.
the energy.
So much going on.
Yeah, you
Yes.
know, so
And,
that's why I love.
Anytime you're doing something larger than life in a movie, people are always trying to find that silliness, or as I must put it, because it's hard to believe something that we don't see day to day. And RRR managed to do larger than life scenes, make it look very believable and relatable. And I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah, did you try the hook step of that song that we're talking about, Naatu Naatu?
Which one?
The main song in the
The
in
dance
RRR.
battle that
Naatu,
the
Naatu, Naatu.
yeah.
We should do that
Oh, it's
after
crazy.
one
Oh,
sitting.
it's crazy.
We should do that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy how
Yeah,
your
yeah,
feet move like that.
Yeah.
You should be able to do that. You dance amazingly well.
No.
I think.
Yeah, I saw. I agree. I totally agree with her. You are a great dancer.
Not
and you're
better
so
than
smooth.
Hrithik.
No.
He can dance.
But you can dance.
That's crazy. I just don't know how they I feel like the culture, everybody can dance like crazy.
How
You know
is-
the beer?
Sorry.
The beer.
The beard, yes.
I can do that too. No, you know that I grow a lot like this.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe I have like
should try that
3%
look.
Indian, man.
Yeah, you should. We would love you here. Like I'm not even joking. You should come here and like try out some movies. Try out.
Try out.
Yeah.
I mean, Krrish 4.
Krrish
Yeah,
Ford.
you should do that.
is-
I'm telling you.
You'd be surprised. You'd be like, was that Jackson?
No, I'm sure.
I
you
come
will.
out and I die right away. I love that.
No.
Or probably a dance song with Hrithik and Krrish 4. That would like blow the charts.
That's crazy. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Magic Man 3.
So we're really close to the release of Magic Man 2, and
Yeah.
when Magic Man 1 released, we read that you had sort of a creative breakdown while making it, and so I just want to understand what was going through your head like a few days before the release, and how did you come over it?
Magic Man 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my first official album, and of course, compared to Magic Man 2, I think Magic Man 1 was more, it was 4 years ago.
Right.
And I think I wanted to show, look, I can do this. I can dance like this. I can direct like this. I can make visuals like this. Basically showing what am I capable of.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to be cool, right? But I think in this 4 years, experiencing a lot, just reflecting, taking a year off, reflecting on my life, what is cool? Like you want to be cool, but what is it?
Right.
And then I start to realize maybe cool is just being authentic and being honest to yourself and being proud of that imperfectness
Wow.
about
true.
yourself. Maybe that's cool, So, yeah, at the end of the day, I think it's, to me, is that, and I just took that, wrote my personal diaries, and I just put it in, transferred it into music. Yeah.
You just, spoke about that you wanted to show people how you were capable of multiple things. Building on that, I wanted to ask you about how you're not just, you don't just write your own music, produce it, but you also like direct, like you mentioned. You have your own company, your fashion line. There's so much happening. How do you juggle that?
So tired, man. I really sometimes, there's pros and cons, right? If you're working, if you don't have a label, right? You don't have a big team. You're more free, obviously flexible, and also every decision is by you.
Right.
But also it comes with a lot of responsibilities, and you have to do everything, right? You just have to, because it's a choice, right? But versus if you're signed under a label, you basically don't, everything is taken care of.
Right.
You just need to show up and leave. That's it. Do your stuff. Do your thing. But the thing I feel like signed under a label, especially in a big corporate, there's pros and cons, right? the good side is that, but then the flip side is big corporate companies is pretty much very safe, very stability.
Yeah.
But I think stability sometimes is hard to coexist with innovation, and innovation a lot of time is risk. Right. So it's not leaning like big corporate companies. I feel like you lose a little bit of that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
you just mentioned about like working under a corporation and then working with your own team. You've had an experience with both. So like you mentioned, there are pros and cons, especially talking about your solo music. How did that change, like from when you were working under a corporation to now when you're working on your own? How did the promotional angle or how did the release of solo angle change for you?
yeah, well, definitely, I think, like I said, pros and cons, but sometimes honestly, like it's so tiring to work alone.
Right.
And you just basically have to do everything, and especially when you're trying to be doing something new. It's never been done.
Right.
When something's never been done, you don't know how to brief your team.
Right.
You don't know how to describe it. And for me, I'm not a very good speaker, but you can't. There's only so much that you can describe when you're talking about a feeling.
Right.
And even it's not about famous directors or famous writers or famous designers. It's what's the most suitable ones. So for me, I write my own treatment and script, and I have meetings with multiple directors, and I see who understands what's in my head, right? But so it's just different time I would have to think about stuff like that.
Of course.
And you just can't expect people to do it for you. Yeah, because it might go left. So that's just very tired. So a lot of time I really miss having a label. So a lot of time I'm in my dream. I'm like, maybe I should sign to a company. Yeah, maybe I should sign. Maybe I should sign to Hrithik.
You should.
Yeah, I should sign to Hrithik.
You should sign to Hrithik. Hrithik, please.
Please sign me. I'm in Krrish 4. What I've officially announced right now. Thank you. The soundtrack is me. The side cast is me. Okay. You probably won't see me in Krrish 4 because as soon as I come out, I die. But you will see me in the screening party.
Amazing. So, sir, between handling your company and music and everything, do you get time for fencing? Do you still have the gear?
I still fence.
You do?
Yeah, because if I'm on a diet, if I have to work out, if I'm in Korea or China, I would go because all my friends are there. The fencer friends. Right. And versus being in the gym to run on the treadmill, I think fencing is more fun. Right. It's almost like it burns a lot of calories because you're basically wearing 50 layers of things, Yeah. It burns a lot of calories. You don't feel like you're working out, and it's just way more fun than just running on a treadmill.
Okay, amazing. You just mentioned Korea, China. I mean, you're going around the world all the time. One of your recent most concerts was in Rajamangala Stadium.
Yeah.
I just wanted to briefly ask you about how was that like, going back to that and then coming back to solo and...
It's like going back to a label. It feels so happy. I don't need to care about anything. No, obviously the creatives, the songs, everything, I'll have my own opinion, but it's not about me. It's about us.
Right.
So, and it's way more relaxing. I just need to focus on practicing hard and focusing and be able to do my job in the most efficient way possible. But everything else, I don't need to pay attention to. I don't need to pay attention to logistic. Right. I don't need to pay attention to operation. Right. No, what like how is everything? How's the DSP going to distribute our songs? What's the package? What's the deal?
Right.
Is it covered in every territory? When every territory you go to our songs, are the lyrics good?
Right.
Are we posting on also TikTok? Are we doing this? What kind of challenge are we gonna do? I don't have to care about that. But
right.
for my shit, for my thing, for me, I have to do that. But right. It's this or that.
Right.
It's A or B. So.
Right.
Okay, that is, all the questions that I had to ask you. But we know you've been loving Mumbai, and we want to turn you into a total Mumbaiker. So we have a fun segment planned for you. And Bollywood is the heart of Mumbai, obviously. So the segment will be, we'll have you practice out some Bollywood dialogues. Okay,
Oh.
are you up for it?
What genre of the movie?
Oh, all of them are Hindi movies, and some of the very famous dialogues that you might have heard. And yeah, we'll just help you say those dialogues.
Let's go.
If you're up for it.
What is it about?
All right. So the
Okay,
first,
so first one.
yeah, the first one. It's a movie called Dawn, and it's Shah Rukh Khan's movie, one of the global icons. And the dialogue goes something like, "Dawn ko pakadna,
Dawn ko pakana,
मुश्किल ही नहीं,
मुश्किल nahi."
नामुमकिन है."
That's too long, brother.
So what we are trying to say here is that it's not just difficult to catch Dawn, it's impossible.
Oh.
So yeah.
Can I just say it's impossible, man?
Yeah.
So Dawn ko pakadna namumkin hai.
One more time.
Dawn को पकड़ना
Dawn ko pakana,
मुश्किल ही नहीं,
मुश्किल nahi. Dawn ko pakana, मुश्किल nahi.
नामुमकिन है.
Namumkin hai.
Impossible.
Namumkin hai.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
That's
good.
amazing. That's
No,
amazing.
but I can't say it at once though.
That's okay.
That's
That's
okay.
okay. You still got the gist of it. So
Okay.
I mean, you can use it anytime, like when you are, just
In the
with your
airport, does
friends.
it work if I do use it in the airport?
I don't think
We
so.
wouldn't
What
recommend
if I
that.
go through custom? I say that.
No,
can't.
you can't say that.
I'm sorry.
I'll give you another one that you
Yeah.
may want to use in your regular life.
Okay.
Okay. एक खोपड़ी फोड़ साले का.
A kropi for salika.
खोपड़ी
A kropi,
फोड़.
a kropi for salika.
Yes, that whenever somebody is annoying you, you say that. एक खोपड़ी फोड़ साले का.
A kropi for salika.
Yeah.
What does
Exactly.
that mean?
That means smash his head.
Smash his head.
Yes.
A kropi for salika. What is that?
That's how good as we
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
We are expecting you to get it.
One more time. One more time. A
एक
kropi.
खोपड़ी
A kropi.
फोड़.
A kropi
For-
for salika.
Yes.
Yeah.
A kropi for salika.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Okay. I love it, man.
So one more. I think this is something that you'd be. I think you'd love it. So it goes something like, "एक चुटकी सिंदूर
It chuki sindu.
की कीमत."
You're always with the long ones.
I don't know why.
One more time.
एक चुटकी सिंदूर
It chuki sindu.
की कीमत,
Kiki mud. It chuki
Tum-
sindu. Kiki mud.
तुम क्या जानो,
Tonka jano.
जैक्सन बाबू.
That's 5 sentences, man. That's 5.
Okay. You're good.
Yeah.
That is good. I'll give you an easier one that
Okay.
maybe you can use with Diljit when you meet him next. Okay? Whenever he's about to go and you don't want him to go, you say this. तुसी जा रहे हो,
Tusi ja rahe ho.
तुसी ना जाओ.
Tusi na jao. Tusi
Okay.
ja rahe ho. Tusi na jao.
So it means that you're telling him that, Diljit, are you going? Please don't go.
Oh.
So you can use
You
it
have to ask, but you see he's going. You still have to ask, are you going?
So it's like a request that please don't go.
Okay.
Don't go.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you.
And I think this last one is something that you can really, really use when you are when you're doing a concert, when all the fans are just so overwhelmed watching you perform live and they start crying and everything. You can say, "Pushpa,
Pushpa.
I hate tears."
Pushpa, I hate tears.
This
Yes,
is again an
yes.
iconic dialogue. So every time you see a fan
Pushpa,
who's
I hate tears.
amazing.
What does that mean?
So it means, Pushpa is the character from the movie, and when things get really emotional between them, the protagonist just comes up to her and says, "Pushpa, please don't cry, I just hate tears." So
Pushpa,
I hate tears.
Pushpa, I hate tears.
Moving to the last bit of our interview, we just want you to quickly try a Mumbai snack. It's called a Bhel. My team will quickly.
Is it with the
bring to
silver paper on top?
you. No, that's
No,
a
that's
Kaju
different.
I
Katli.
tried like 30
That's
of
Kaju
those.
Katli, yeah.
So this is our fun segment for Jackson. He's gonna learn how to make bhel from Harsh, and I'm gonna shoot rapid fire questions at him. Let's see how he does. Are you ready?
Why can't he teach me and you shoot rapid questions at him?
No, it's for you. I know everything about
It
it.
has to be me?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay.
The first ingredient, this is murmura.
Mura mura.
Murmura is like puffed rice. So this is like the core of bhel. So you can add how much ever you want. It's just this has got no flavor. These are the things that will give it flavor.
Put all of it.
No, yeah, you actually have to put all
Put
of
all
that.
of it.
That is the base of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Like that?
yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
One lie you've told in an interview that you want to confess about right now.
What?
One lie that you've told in an interview led to confess.
One lie that I said in an interview? Oh, I said I posted something about I've never had a tooth issue, but then I lied. I had before.
Okay.
Yeah, and also one thing I think I never talked about. I dated before.
Oh.
Actually, I did. Yeah, that's it.
All right. The next thing.
Are we gonna keep doing this?
Yeah.
Yes.
We keep switching this.
Okay,
and
it's
this.
okay. I have ADHD, so it doesn't matter to me. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So now we have tomatoes.
Tomato.
You can add how much ever you
You-
want. Perfect.
Because
I love
last
it.
time you say you can put however you want on it, and then I put a little bit. Actually, you have to put everything. Okay, this time I put everything. Right.
Perfect. All right.
Second question for you. Would you rather win a Grammy or fence again or fence in Olympics?
Grammy.
Okay.
Amazing.
Why is that?
That's another question.
We have some onions.
No onion?
I love onion. No, onion's not spicy. This is spicy. This is spicy.
Yeah.
Okay.
As much as
This
I want.
no. Yeah. As much as you want, for sure. This time.
This one, okay.
Perfect. That's more than enough.
Okay.
Amazing.
My third question for you is, what's the weirdest DM you've ever received?
Oh, I don't think you can air that.
One that you can air.
I don't think you can air that for real. I don't think you
One
can
that
air
I can air. Tell me about the one here.
There's nothing you can. Then it's not weird.
Okay.
Right? If you can air that, then it's not weird. What's next, brother?
All right. Then we have this save.
Put as
Save
much as you want.
again as much as you want. The rest of it is all of it is as much as you want.
It's called Swad Anusar.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
the noodles.
No, not exactly. This is made from basin.
Okay.
Yeah, basin.
Gram
is-
flour,
Gram
yes.
flour, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. My next question for you is, if you could be invisible for a day, what would you do?
Oh. I don't think you can air that too. I don't think you can air that as well.
Tell me something I can air, Jackson.
I don't know, man. That's horrible. It's horrible.
Something PG-18 that we can share with our audience.
Invisible?
Yeah.
Can I go through walls or it can't?
No.
Oh, just invisible.
Yes.
I don't know, man.
It's supposed to be
You can't do. There's
rapid.
nothing much to do if you can't run through walls and stuff.
What
If I
would you
can.
do? If you can run through walls, what would you do?
I don't think
Whose wall do you want to run through?
that's exactly why I said you can't air. You can't air this, man.
Okay, next
It's a
in-
healthy commercial show, right?
Alright, moving on. We have some
Yeah.
salted peanuts. Again, it's as much
Oh,
as
yeah.
you want.
I love this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Do you want to pop one into your mouth right now? Do you want to
Yeah.
check?
Pop one.
Do you like it?
Let me ask you, what would you do if you're invisible?
I'd probably. Oh, okay. Now I understand why you don't have an answer. I don't know. I'd probably.
See?
I'd probably
Next.
disturb my teammates. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Okay.
I don't know. I would go and hang out with Jackson and be like, trouble him. I like pick a leaf and be like in his ear and be like, he'd not realize.
That's a very commercial answer.
I know. You're welcome. You should have used that.
Yeah. I should said
All right.
that.
So for the last one, we have these two chutneys. This is a spicy one made with coriander and mint.
Mm-hmm.
This is a sweet one made with tamarind, whichever you prefer.
Oh,
He likes
no,
it.
this is still spicy.
Oh, that is? Okay.
I'm
Do you-
allergic to chili.
Do you want some water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to chili.
Then we'll avoid this one. And last ingredient is for you to squeeze a lemon on it.
Okay. The juice, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And what's the rapid fire?
The rapid fire is, what's your idea of an ideal date?
Ideal date?
Yes.
I think it's about spending time, you know?
Right.
I think it's quality time.
Of course.
And to me, it doesn't matter what we do. Like, it could be in a regular restaurant. It could be it could be nowhere. You know, it could just be as simple as next to the beach, or like, you know, just have even in a coffee shop, or even, you know, like it's about quality time more than where you at. Yeah.
Now, so we can use a spoon to mix all of this, and then we are good to go.
Like this?
Yeah.
Spicy होगा बस.
It's okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Do you make this?
Anji, we want.
Do you make
Yeah.
Do you make this at home?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is a
I-
very healthy snack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to? Can you test? Do you think is?
Do you
what
wanna
I
test
made
it?
Yeah,
is
of
good?
course, of course.
Here, brother.
Thank you. So this is a snack.
It's not good.
No, it's great.
Okay.
That brings us to the end of this interview. Thank you so much, Jackson, for doing this with us. We are really glad you could, spend some time with us and learn everything about Mumbai. All the best for Magic Man. Can you just share a message for your fans?
Hey, thank you so much. Thanks for having me. And also, I'm enjoying India. I'm enjoying Mumbai. Hopefully, my Magic Man 2 album is coming out in July 18th. And would love to revisit performing. You know, ultimately, potentially, if I can have the opportunity, I would really want to start on my world tour concert. And meanwhile, please be safe and prioritize yourself. I love you and I miss you. Thank you.
Thank you. This
Thank you
was
so-
Harsh, and
This was Ayushi. Thank you so much, Jackson.
thank you.